Everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Ms. Roxanne, and this is Daily Rambles. Today we're doing Season 2, Episode 4 of Batwoman called Fair Skin, Blue Eyes. So there's a new substance on the street called snake bite, and so Batwoman tries to help this guy, but he refuses to help, so she found an alternative way to get information from him. And basically, she's going after the evil marshmallow. You know, like the producer like off of YouTube. It's like evil. Anyway, so that woman got hurt. She started to have something started to happen to her because of that wound that she has with kryptonite. So it's starting to mess with her a little bit. But she regained control and managed to catch the guy. But then there was a robbery happening, but it turns out it's just like a really little kid set it off because he's trying to search for his brother and because he's missing. Then we cut to where Jacob does a press conference and basically saying that Kate is alive and it's officially a missing person report and offers $1 million reward. Then we cut to where Luke is being really optimistic and Mary's the opposite. She's like, don't think so. And then we cut to where Kate, oh, just kidding. Then we cut to where Ryan is working with Mary to find Kevin. And it's in, I think she said Wayside, but everyone calls it Wayside. And basically it's like a group home type area. It's very run down and very just not, no one really cares about it that much, which is a shame. And then we have a flashback where let's see, where people are very rude to a very young Ryan, except for this girl because she opened the window for her and she was very, very nice to her, and probably the only one that was. Then we cut to the present day where we found out that Kevin disappeared between school and home. And so Mary and Ryan take a field trip and go there. And we cut to where Ryan sees the comic book stand in front of the store. And then got another flashback of a lady talks to Ryan and talks about comic books and stuff like that. And when Ryan got a closer look, the lady kidnapped her in her van. And then we cut to a present day where the kid might have been brainwashed and sold or taken to a gang, which is so crazy. And then we cut to where Sophie and Alice are talking in Sophie's condo, and Sophie's obviously not happy with it, but Alice proposes to work together, and she actually agreed. And they need to find a guy named Ocean. Okay. Then we cut to where Jacob is trying to find a painting that, because that was the last photo that Kate had on her phone. It has a fire and blue on it, so they're trying to find the painting and trying to find a connection to that. Then we cut to where Ryan and Mary try to find the woman, and then we have the flashback where the woman tries to break her. And so basically, what happens is for 60 days, that's how she tries to break them. She takes a jelly bean out of this jar every single day until it runs out. And about that time, she said, no one's looking for you. No one cares about you. If you have 60 days of that continually going inside your mind while you're locked upstairs in the attic, it's going to mess with you. And so that's kind of what happened. And basically, it's like, I'm going to find you a new home. And then we cut to where one day she tied her up and people came looking for her, but it wasn't really her. They were looking for Beth. So this was about 13 years ago, something like that. And then we cut to where the present day where Alice and Sophie are looking for Ocean, and Alice is, of course, being rude. Then Luke showed up and Alice threatened to off him. And then we cut to where, okay, so Ryan and Mary are going through Kate's things because if they're talking about that, most likely Kate had records of the search parties that were looking for Beth, so they're going through her stuff in her apartment. It turns out Mary's actually staying there. And Mary actually offers Ryan to move in, and she's like, and like, you know, Mary was like hyping it up, and Ryan's like, okay, stop talking. You made your case. I will move in, of course, because she's staying right now. She's living in her van still. So she agrees, and then we cut to where we found out that her ex actually got Ryan out and saved her from the candy lady. Then Ryan texted her trying to find out about Kevin, but turns out it's the wrong number. And then we got to where Mary found the root, and so Ryan's going to go get him. That's actually just her. No, she's not going to suit up. She's going to confront her as Ryan. Then we got to where Sophie got the upper hand with Alice. And then we cut to where the candy lady, so Ryan shows up and she tries to claim Kevin, and the lady doesn't believe her and tased her. And then we cut to where Lucas helping Sophie, but not Alice, and got the address, but it says, oh, I can't find the address. I'm going to try to dig deeper, and I'll let you know the results. And actually, he's going to help Sophie. Only because we found out that Alice wants to off Kate. She wants to find her and off her. I was like, okay. And anyway, because Luke did get the address, and Luke leaves. Then Brian is somewhat conscious, and we find out that Ryan and the girl, I think her name is Jacqueline. I'm really bad with names, and I'm very sorry if that's the wrong name. I'm going to try to research it after this video. Anyway, so they saved each other, and then the present day Ryan got free and literally took the woman downstairs, like took her down the stairs. It was like insane. Like she literally launched at her, and they both went down the stairs and literally knocked her out. And that was a really crazy episode, but part of the episode, I was like, what is happening? But it was super cool because, you know, she was finally getting revenge, and the lady was like, oh, this little girl can break. And then we cut to where, so Jacob got a bunch of leads, and he wanted to go talk to this guy, and he was working on the tarmac, and was giving this story, and Kevin tased Jacob. Then Sophie set the address, and it turns out it was 4 locations, but 2 were like already run down. One was the ice cream shop, so this was like the last location. So Sophie enters the location, and it looks like a big setup for, I think, actually snake bite, and looking for Ocean, and this girl comes in and tries to knock out Sophie, and Sophie's like, you look familiar, do I know you? She's like, if you knew me, you would have seen that coming, because they start fighting. It was a really cool action scene. And then Alice followed Sophie, and then the girl bailed, and then we got to where Alice is going to go, like I already said, with Kate, find her and offer. Then we find that one of the guy that was giving the tip to Jacob tells Kevin to off Jacob, and so he was about to do that, but then Batwoman saves Jacob and Kevin. And then Beth talked to Kevin, and he managed to drop it. She's like, look, you are loved. People are actually looking for you, and that will be your home because your little brother was looking for you. And basically, like, I came to find you and to save you. And because, like, she was saying all this stuff to Mary about, like, how superheroes don't really do that. They don't really help people like them. Like, that are just, like, quote-unquote, abandoned and are in group homes and stuff like that. So this was actually something that could be very impactful to this kid. And so actually he does drop the thing, and so Ryan or Batwoman tells Jacob to take care of the kid, and he does. And we found out that the candy lady got arrested, thank God. And then Ryan and Mary get along really well, and we found out that so Alice was leaving the apartment. And it was really interesting because what happened was she saw a picture on the wall of this guy who's presumably Ocean, and found like an address like on like a notebook paper, and they had found like a business card. Anyway, so when we looked at the paper, at the picture, she got like a flashback of this guy that she knew on the island with Sophia, and so but she doesn't remember it though, the memory. She said, "What was that?" And then we got to where the girl that jumped Sophie trying to raid the apartment of Ocean's, turns out that is Jacqueline, which is Ryan's ex, who saved her from the candy lady in the first place. And they talk, and they do, it's like, what, I want to bring you back in my life, and they do like the pinky swear. And that was in the episode. This was a really good episode. I actually gave this an A+ episode. I thought it was great. I thought I like the storyline. I like how it worked out and fleshed out. I just like everything about this episode. It was really good. I have like no I have nothing bad to say about it. And anyway, and the reason for the title is when the search people who I thought was coming actually looking for the girl, but they're looking for Beth. It was just like she has fair skin and blue eyes. So that's how they got the title of the episode. So it was overall a really good episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and that's going to do it for this video. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Comment down below. Tell me what you think of the episode. Do you agree, disagree? Tell me your thoughts down below. And don't forget to subscribe because it does help out the channel a lot. And thank you to the 4 new subscribers. I appreciate you so much. Have a great day. Bye.